So this video will be a kind of mini tutorial on how to make a decent picture look a little bit better, easy editing skills to kind of get you started. So first you're starting with bumping up the temperature, clarity, and shadows. Just trying to get that summer look, that because you want to have a theme in mind if you want to go for cool or warm or what sense. So I'm starting getting that warm sense, then we're bringing it into Photoshop to kind of do some more of the fun detail work. So one of the things that I want to do is I just want to go ahead and lower the car. So what I'm doing is I'm using the select tool, the quick select, go ahead and grab the car, and I find a sharp edge, so in this sense I use the curb. I meant to take the top, but I'll have to fix it later. So I use the curb to get that sharp edge, so when I lower it, it doesn't look super weird, but then go ahead and grab it. We'll create a whole nother level or layer from it by just copying and pasting it. As you see on the right hand side, I already copied it, and we'll mask from there. But we'll take that, and then once we select it all, we'll go ahead and drag it down, and then use that to be our next base for the lowering. Another layer that's going to be our what I call the healing layer. We're using more than just the healing brush, but it's fixing all the little mistakes and errors that showed up, like an extra line that somehow got selected and the curve not meshing. So we're using the healing brush, and then we're going to use the eye button to get the correct black from that little void, and then use it to paint in, and then we'll add a little bit of noise on top of that to get it to blend in the way we want to. But this is just going to go ahead and fill in, so when you look at the picture, it doesn't look like part of the car got chopped off. I'm sorry that you can't see any of the pop-up or drag downs on any of this video, so when you see my mouse randomly waving around, it's I'm going through those little pop-ups, but you just can't see them, unfortunately, because of the way that the recording system doesn't let me capture more than one thing. The next thing I'm doing is using the healing brush to go through and take out a couple of the unnecessary background things that'll kind of just distract, and they're easy to get rid of and quick and fun, so we do that. Then I'm adding a vibrance layer where I'm upping the vibrance, but I'm then masking it so that it only covers the car, so that way the rest of the background is a little bit duller, so it makes you subliminally look at the car just a little bit more. And then I'm going to have a little bit of fun, or a lot of fun, with the healing brushes. We're taking out a bunch of the leaves and blemishes, so I'm starting with just the front to take the leaves off so I can kind of show you guys, and you'll see the before and afters as I show and unshow the layer. But this just cleans up the car and lets you take off any bugs or whatever might be there that you just don't want. And see that? It's a lot of fun. So just go ahead and have some fun. Take away all the bugs and blemishes that you don't want in your picture. Make it look nice and smooth and And I know some of you guys who are more into Photoshop probably won't like this because it's a little cheap way, but I enjoy it if you're looking just for a basic photo that really isn't going to be anything professionally published or anything. So works well. Add a little bit more to the picture, especially if you need to distract from some points, or if you just want to add a little extra, that's all you really need, and it's a fun little tool. So that's pretty much how you're able to take a stock picture just like this, something just a normal picture of a car, and then go ahead and add a little bit to it. And then after a little bit of time, this took me about 20 minutes, we're able to end up with something that I'm a lot happier with and is a lot better than the original product that we started with just straight from the camera.